comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Got it. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Opts for the throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. Parries the attack and... what's the play here? Spins the gauge on the drive rush. Shoots off a fireball up close. Oh! They trade. Holds out with the block. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Medium kick. Jumps up. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whip punishing. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks them with the projectile. Shows the medium kick. Grabs them. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Extra spicy Shoryu connects. Knockdown and player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of side. Cross-up attack. There's anti-air in the clutch. What'll happen here? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Getting up close and personal. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Box him with a target call. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Blocks the jump in. Very solid corner switch. Snares him. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Okay, they trade hits. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Medium kick. Ooh, snap kick sends them spinning. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Shows the medium kick. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Throw escape. Barely blocks the jump in. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Burnout activates. Are we gonna see a comeback here? One chance here may end this match. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Rolling Soba. Solid combo. Starts off zoning with fireball. Big counter. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. There's a corner switch. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into the end, will this super arc connect? Player 1 will have to fight back here without any experience in KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Overdrive art. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Holds out with the block. Jumps up. Hits them with a stop and block. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive is burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Okay, creating some space here. Whips the impact. Quick breather. Connects with medium kick. This is gonna hurt. Jumps across hard. life lead is there, but still anyone's game. They're spacing clutch anti-air. Attempt sets up with the jump KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? They got to escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Uh-oh, falls short. Sticks the combo. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Jumps. Jumps up. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Grabs and throws them away. Both fighters, burnout triggered. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Pokes with a medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Going in? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Throw leaves them wide open. Doing some quick planning? Drive rush to keep it going. Anti-air in the clutch. Crowns him from above. Gets the force. Oh, what's this? Punish counter sets the table. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Who's that flatline zone? Player 2 faced a giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! Are these two gonna fight forever? Hit them with a stopping block. Throws them. What's next? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Trips him up. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. Strings it all together. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The pressure is so intense here. Solid blocking. Up tap to close it. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? NèSòt lands a punish counter for the first hit. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Player 2 has the life advantage. Going in? Denied! So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Jumps up. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. They exchange drive rush to keep it going. Uses the target combo as a filler. Knockdown and just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Anti-air in the clutch. Blocks it. There, what a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Start things off with a jump in. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to kick. Pokes with a kick. Solid anti-air. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation. Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. Maximum strike. What's next? Player 2. No way. No signs of running up from out of the corner. All in with a rush. Brings down the waning moon on him. All the throw connects. Knocks him out of the air. Closes it out. Player 2 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay. time to get down to business. The first round starts now. That combo did decent damage. Hits them with a stopping bomb. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They hit each other. Checks him with a projectile. Takes a trip. Uses the parry. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. I think they decided to create some distance here in order to slow experiencing burnout. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive boost. Finishes with the throw. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Just cool into the low kick. Shows the medium kick. The throw misses. Closes the gap. Looking to impress with this super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They're spacing, it springs forward with the drive rush. Oh, burnout triggered. Throws them. Solid anti-air. They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck. But this can lead to some big damage. KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. He ain't even close to done yet. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Throws them to negate the block. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Got their eye on the air. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Can't tech the throw. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Scrapping it out up close. Knockdown and... Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Throw hits him with a stopping bomb. Uses the gauge for a super art. Sunrise Festival. Can they ride the beat to the end? Can't crown them from above. Both fighters planning something? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Chisels them down. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. With the throw. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. They break things off to take a quick breather. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. No more drive gauge. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. That drive impact is blocked. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shoots off a fireball up close. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Knockdown. Quick dashing. Sneaks in above. Still slugging it out at this range. Knockdown and overdrive jackknife. From low heavy to... Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Player two needs to use the threat. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Player two needs huge chance after that wall splash. Gather them with a flurry. Just so burns out. They're taking a step back. Gets the tip with This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Jumps. Breaks the block with a throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Medium kick. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh man, this is a scary range. What's next? Blocks the low kick. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation. Super hard to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Oh, now let me hear you say it. Shinryu. Repa. Player 2 maybe gotta do better than that. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Pokes with a kick. Throws. Player 2 is gonna throw heavy with authority. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Starts in some excellent blocks. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Target combo was a filler. Wasn't looking for that jump attack. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, burnout on both sides? Lays on the pressure with the projectile. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. What's next? Does a good job of pushing back. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Throws them to negate the block. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or Bainky springs forward with the drive rush? Pokes with a medium kick. Drive rush to keep it going. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Got their eye on the air. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Checks with a medium kick. Risky up-close scrap still going. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Not much life difference. Creates an opening with the low heavy. Breaks it. Pumps the brakes on the impact. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Almost no drive gauge left. This round looks like it's over. Will they gamble something here on a clutch anti-air? Turns out. Ooh, what a smart blow. Player 1 can't use any drive. Closes it out. Player 2 made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make...
Acaba de confinar, fam. Seria isso desistir.
Comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business. Fight.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Opts for the throw. All right. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. All right, what's coming up next? They hit each other. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Got their eye on the air. Snipes them out the air. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1, they're going for the super art. Sunrise Festival. They've got to nail the inputs to keep this up. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Breaks it. Life lead is, oh my god, they just choked it up. Oh my god, for the critical art. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Who will come out on top in this final round? Reads the jump in perfectly. Jump anti-air in the clutch. All in with the rush. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. In with the phalanx. Jumps. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? This can lead to some big damage. What's next? Overdrive jackknife sends them down the quick way. A real test of nerves here. Oh, yo, Ross, super hit. Sunrise Festival. Can they nail the beat? Flatlines them. Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Rips the slasher out. And fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Player 1 chases them down. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Takes a trip. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Overdrive jackknife. Neither of them willing to back off. Air slasher. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 has an empty drive gear. This is a very precarious situation. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Just goes for it at this range. How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. They trade hits. They're going for the super art. Excellent read. Ooh, what a smart play. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gear. Huge chance after that wall slide. Machine gun uppercut. That huge soap box got their D-stick. What a
Ali me font belle technique sur
Ooh,
lui.
I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's
Bien
good.
joué là.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Checks with a medium. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 has the life lead. Next up, uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Uses the parry. Gets the jump in. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. That's some big juicy. They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Grabs and throws them away. Each hit is so important here. Puts the super KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Oh, feints? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? And fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Player 1 will look to apply pressure. Burnout activated. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Yo, are they actually dead?
Now you know history.
Both fighters gotta roll up those sleeves and think of some untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Throw whips. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner, trips him up. Had the radar up and running. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1, they're going for the super art. Sunrise Festival. They've got to nail the inputs to keep this up. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 pitched up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. There's an overdrive on it. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Rodriguez! Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They're in the corner and the beatdown jackknife maximum cuts clean through them. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Jumps? Barely blocks the jump in. Ooh, there's a side flip. This could be big. Light drives, in fact, misses. Reads the throw and escapes. Light DeeJay. Oh. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Slides in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Checks with a medium. Unfazed by the switch and blocks. Grabbing it. No! This'll break them! Oh, here we go. Drive rush. Burns out. Super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Will this be enough to kill?
Now you know
It doesn't kill. They're still in this. Oh, they switch sides. Player 2 can't win this without closing it out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still at it. No one's willing to step away from a rematch. Smart play with the throw. Overhead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The attack is carried. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Alright, what's coming up next? Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Throws out a projectile. Carries the projectile, springs forward with the drive rush. And fold! Nasty blow to the back of the head. A quick breather. Drive rush to keep it going. Super art on deck for both. Puts the super armor to good use. What a parry! There's a change of burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Gotta be careful. Perfect execution with the anti-air. It's all critical. What's gonna happen? Gets it all on the full meter. You know what that means? It's time for the weekend. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Flatlines them. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Throws them down. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. That drive impact is blocked. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up.
Empat dude.
But oh, burnout triggered! Catapults them up and brings them crashing back down. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys them. Both players all out of drive gauge. A critical situation for both fighters. They may need to spend some meter here in order to close out this round. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Jumps in. Who's going to start things off? Jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh, let's go. Gets the combo. Both fighters planning something? Are we gonna wreck them? A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. This is a critical moment. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we gonna witness a blow-up here? Hits him with a stopping block. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Deal some damage with that quick combo. That was a solid anti-air. Blocks the jump in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in is denied. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. Holds out with the block. Blocks the ambiguous toss KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Fireball from very long. What's next for him? The attack is parried. This quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Player 1 can build off this lead. A quick breather. Uses the target combo with a filler. And fold for the throw. KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Jumps in clutch, plus anti-air. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Gets the corner switch. It might be some time for Blixen. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Anticipated that throw. Drops them. Next, the count all in with a rush. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super. Connects with the throw. What are they gonna? Solid anti-air. What a finish! Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Slides in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Combo with the target combo. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. All right, what's coming up next? Box him with the target combo. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They break things off to take a quick breather. Trying to read each other here? The jump in is denied. Running up a beatdown. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 2, burnout activates. Even with both fighters in burnout, they saw the chip KO on the table. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hits them with a stopping block. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. That's some big drive rush to keep it going. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Pops hard. Sees him coming and rubs it off with a super armor. Drives it back, misses. Player 1 has completed their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. Ooh, does them dirty. They got it. Never say die attitude. Got something win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 1 chases him down. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Alright, what's coming up next? Will that drive impact get punished? Oh, easy tech. This is the perfect intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Puts the super armor to good use. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 2 will have to pick a good spot to use the super. Player 2 drops him to half, closing the gap. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh no, they're stunned. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call.
Now you know him.
They're not dead. This fight's not over. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Oh, they haven't gotten their fill test yet. We're running it back. Player 1 with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Low heavy, what's the play here? Gets the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Squeezes the big KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Sticks the jump in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They exchange blows. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. They knew that throw was coming. The impact gets blocked. Player 1 is using their drive deliberately. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Got their eye on the air. The jump in is denied. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Long low attack hits. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. KO! Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Blocks the low heavy. Still very early in the round. Oh, burnout triggered! Both fighters planning something? Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Knockdown and... Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. It's a good spot to use the super. The goddess of the hunt has arrived. Say goodbye to that life gauge. Player 2 has a whiff.
Oh,
They're wide
again.
open.
That was
Side
what?
switch in the corner.
That was playing.
What a finish.
That was speed with me. So
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Uses their drive gauge. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. The jump in is denied. Player 2. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2. Oh, yo, Ross super hit. Sunrise Festival. Can they nail the beat? Here comes a big the low. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Down on life. They gotta make a move. Getting up close and personal. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Looking to follow up after that target combo. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it. It is over. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. A jump, solid anti-air. Denies the jump in. Box him with a target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. Blocks the ambiguous crossup. Knockdown. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. Got their eye on the air. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps up, gets. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Okay, they trade hits. Slides in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Air slasher. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Perfect parry, big throw. Both fighters planning something? Full S springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps up, genius read. There's a change of sides. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Still scrapping for control of the space. Doesn't take the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Start overdrive jackknife. The last round. It's now or never. Anticipated that throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Full SA leaders on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Reads the jump in perfectly. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Comes for them with a balance. Oh, here we go. They're backed into the corner now. Anti-air in the clutch. Keeps them out. Huge chance after that wall splat. This is a back throw for damage and vital positioning. Carries. Noticeable life lead. Cashes out the cage right there. It's the goddess of the hunt. I've heard of tough love, but not like this. Not like this. This is going. Gotta do better than that. This is a critical moment. Are you kidding me? Player 2 delivers the upset. That's one for the replays. Starts things off with a jump in. Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. They were right to be on guard there. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? All right, what's coming up next? Got their eye on the air. There's their own, picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's an overdrive. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters jackknife maximum cuts clean through them. Player 2 can't use any drive move. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Barely blocks the jump in. What'll happen here? Connects with medium kick. Connects with the throw. Oh man, this is a scary range. Balance from above. Jumps up. Reads the jump in perfectly. Throws him. Up drive rush. Time to go for throw. All the throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? That was the highest I've ever seen. Player 2 faced a giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Trips him up. Both fighters will want to make something happen while avoiding burnout state. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Bops them with a target combo. Sticks the combo. And fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Player hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 1 has an empty drive lead. This is a very precarious situation. A super art? The super doesn't hit. Up into the air off the just cool. Knockdown and noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Forward rush. Then overhead flatlines them. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Keeps him out. Balance from above. Reads the jump in perfectly. Drops him hard. Ooh, what a smart throw. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Steps up. Both sides getting ready. Big time whip. Betting it all on the drive rush. Great sets up with the jump in. What's next? Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Perfect execution with the anti-air. The jump in is denied. A real test of nerves here. Who will set the bait at this range? Crowns him from above, closes it out. Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. We're finally flashes them with a jackknife. Jumps, throws them. What's next? Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Solid combo. Holds out with the block. Grabs them. Very solid corner switch. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Combo with the target combo. Holds out the super. How's it gonna work out for them? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. With breather. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive down. What'll happen here? Not much life left. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. In there. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. There's an overdrive art. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player 2 couldn't even get a tickle. Might be time for a change. Nice air slasher. Player 2 is in burnout super armor. Cold and calculated. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 this
volé.
offensive assault continue.
Ah, perdu.
Oh, come on, kid. You need to move or not.
On a volé ma bike.
Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
On a volé ma bike. Non, ça me va le battre. Quand il va fatigué, il va le battre. Alors, bonsoir. Dis-moi. Pas un problème, non, fini. Qui bon côté bail et bon côté bail qui vend pièce machine, non? Eh bien, ok. Pas un problème. Comment je vais prendre ça là, que ça? Prends ça comment? Produce? Ok. D'accord.
O volume se tu faz dès qu'à voix ou il là, faut monter sous costume pour t'abouer bagay ça. Belle bagay. Belle bagay.
Et mais ça crive m'vini pour monter sur room noir ou bien faire room pour 2 monde seulement. Longtemps me compte faire la 2 monde seulement. M'pas de l'autre monde rentrer mais gon façon pour faire on ka faire n'importe 6 monde mais pour faire la 6 monde pour ces amis seulement qui gagne accès rentrer là-dedans l'autre monde pas rentrer là-dedans. Pour y a me pèse bien venir rentrer pas besoin de pourquoi dire mon volume si pour on était gain à faire pour. Ah ou même d'abord là et moi me pense me d'abord non moi pour pas là. Monsieur dit dans 15 minutes m'a pour déplacer son bateau m'a tourner la même dans 30 minutes.